Hello everyone and welcome to this channel, an ode to eco-fair and fashion. I am going to be doing a beauty review video today, and it's going to be on two products from the CREME shop, or the CREME shop, sorry, I think I'm saying it wrong. It's the CREME shop, it looks like. And I've done a review on one of the lip stains back several months ago, and I thought I would do another video on the same brand. So this is going to be the first time that I'm trying any of these products. I have the hydrating mask. It's a sheet mask, and I have another lip juice stain, except this one is in the color Peach Please. So these products I actually found at Marshall's, and as you may know, Marshall's, you can get pretty much mainstream products that you would find anywhere else, online, drugstores, department stores, at a discounted price. So like they cut the cost anywhere from like 50 to 75%, even sometimes even more. But that's why I love going there and just like finding new things to try, and you're not spending a lot of money. So this is the Hydrating Skin Animated Bunny Face Mask. It's with the moisturizing hyaluronic acid. We all love hyaluronic acid, and let's give this a try. There's 3 sheet masks in here, and the price of this was $3.99. You can't beat that. And then the lip stain was $5.99, and this looks very much more like a coral, almost like the same color as my nail polish. It looks like a coral, but it says the name of it is Peach Please. So let's try it. I'm going to start with the mask, and as you can see, you get 3 masks here. It also contains glycerin, which is the first ingredient. It has hyaluronic acid, has oat amino acids, it has aloe leaf extract, and some other wonderful things. It has ginseng root and some fermented rice extract as well, and potato extract ferment. Filtrate, that's what it's called. And some other ingredients here, some other natural ingredients. It has castor oil, and I've heard a lot of good things lately about castor oil. So when I saw the ingredients, I looked at the ingredients before I bought this, and I was like, oh, castor oil, you know, that's definitely a key ingredient. It's towards the end of the ingredient list, so there probably isn't as high a concentrated amount, or as high of an amount as like glycerin, which is the first ingredient. So let's give this a try. So you want to first cleanse and put the mask on dry skin. You want to leave the mask on for 15-20 minutes. That's pretty standard, and no rinsing necessary. I love that. So you just let all of the product just kind of absorb into the skin. So I'm going to just tear this guy open. It's kind of like very liquidy and drippy, so I would just be careful with that. It's very, very, very drippy. So it smells nice. It has a fragrant smell. It looks like this. It's like really, really like gooey and wet, and it's like saturated. The sheet is saturated, so it's cute because they have like little different faces, and they have a bunch of different masks, but this one is the bunny. So you can look like a bunny for the next 15-20 minutes. Look at how cute that is. It has like a carrot and the bunny face, and then you know, you can put it on. So I'm gonna scare everybody for just a few minutes, and I'm gonna put this on. I'm not wearing any makeup. I did wash my face about 15 minutes ago, so oh, it's cold. It's very, very cold. Oh, it's very, very liquidy. But the good thing about it being so gooey and there's so much serum, or the product solution, there's so much in it that it actually sticks to your face. Some masks, they start to kind of like lift off, and they don't stay on quite as well, but this one is staying on pretty well. It's always the chin area. It always starts to lift off. I always have problems keeping the chin area of a mask really on nice and just nice and on my chin. It usually just lifts off, but this one's good. This one, oh, it's so, if you saw my hands, like, they're so, just, there's tons of product. It's like just very, very, it's like dripping almost into my mouth. Yikes. I like it though. I think it's the ingredients are good. I like the brand. Oh, just be careful because it can kind of get on your mouth and like into your mouth because it's like just dripping. It's like so saturated, the sheet. So just know that. But I really like it so far. Oh, I love sheet masks. I think they're so soothing, and if you really want to treat yourself really quickly, do something, a nice fast skincare treatment, I would definitely recommend a sheet mask. It's probably one of the best things, even if you are not wanting to spend a lot of money or you're not a big to-do or like you're not a fussy skincare person and don't like to have fuss over treatments and skincare routines and things like that. Do a sheet mask and you're gonna be just golden for the next week. It's gonna be, your skin is gonna really thank you for it. So you'll probably want to use a towel to just wipe off any excess solution from your hands. You could even go ahead and just like, it's such good solution, you could even put it up onto your arms and in your hands and just let it absorb. But or you can even just wash it off if you don't like that feeling or want it to stay on your hands. It's not sticky or tacky at all. You could even just let it dry and you won't have that sticky feeling. So that's one really good thing about the solution, about the product itself, is it's not sticky or tacky. I'm going to leave that on for 15-20 minutes and I will see you back in 15-20 minutes. How do I look? Oh my god, it looks so scary. I'll see you guys in 15-20 minutes. And we are back. Hello you guys. It is time to take the mask off. As you can see, for some reason the chin just doesn't want to stay off, but it's okay. Let me know if you ever have that problem, but that's fine. So I've had it on for about 20 minutes and I'm ready to peel it off and then reveal the gorgeous skin underneath. At least that's what we're hoping. So I'm just gonna peel from the chin and just take it off. Woo. Alright, so first I just need to say the sheet mask is still really saturated with product. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm squeezing the sheet mask and it's almost like it feels like a wet sponge. There's so much product like still in the mask. So it really hasn't dried up or anything like that, and you're getting the full amount of product and the full potential of the mask from the product onto your skin. So as you can see, my skin does look like just kind of wet, but I'm just gonna let it soak into my skin. I wouldn't say it burns, however, I would just be careful. Everyone's, with the shape of your face, the mask is gonna lay a little bit different for everybody. But for the eyes on me, the solution kind of a little bit got in my eyes, so it's like kind of a little bit burning a little bit. But that's alright. If you, right now, the product is, there's like a ton of product on my skin, the solution. You can see it looks wet, but if you actually felt it on my skin, it feels like just a ton of solution is still in my skin, which is fine. I'm just gonna let that absorb into my skin and just let it work its magic. But as far as the review and my reaction, it just has a cooling effect, a slight cooling effect, and a little bit of a tingle, like a slight bit of tingle. Nothing too uncomfortable or unbearable. It's not burning at all, but there is a little tingle. I have to say, for the first impression, I don't feel a huge difference in my skin. It hasn't really, I don't know, I don't feel like it's that hydrated. I know that sounds terrible to say, but my skin is a little tacky. and it still needs some time to absorb. You can run the product down your neck too, that would also be good. I don't know, I have to kind of wait maybe and see what it's going to be like over the course of the next couple of hours, and then also the next day. So I find with sheet masks, you really notice a difference on how bright and clear and even toned your skin is the next day. Sometimes when you first take off the mask, it's just a little hard to tell. So initially, after taking off the mask, there's a slight little tingle. My skin feels more tingly than anything else. I wouldn't say it feels overly hydrated. There is another mask that I have just recently tried by Pacifica, and it was so good that not to compare, but this is not a comparison video. Let me get the mask. So this mask I tried about 5 days ago. It's the Pacifica Beauty Super Green Detox Mask. And yes, it has detox in the name, but boy does this one hydrate. My skin felt so good after it, like immediately after. My skin just felt so good and moisturized, hydrated. However, the difference between this one, and sorry, this is not a comparison video, but this one had a ton of the solution saturated in the mask, whereas this one didn't have quite as much. But like after like a little while, the mask was actually dry by the time I peeled it off. But this one, for some reason, my skin felt really hydrated and there was absolutely no tingle whatsoever. This one, my skin feels a little tingly still, and but not quite as hydrated. But I know it's hydrating because of the castor oil and the glycerin, so, and also the aloe vera. So they're both really good masks. However, the Pacifica one I felt was just a little bit more hydrating. So just by the look of my skin, it looks bright, it looks pretty even toned. I don't really have to worry about pigmentation or discoloration or anything like that. Fine lines, I usually get like fine lines in the center of my eyes, and they're hardly visible, so that's good. And yeah, just a little tingly, but overall, I do love this mask. I think the price point is excellent. You get 3 masks for $3.99, and you can get them right at your local Marshalls. I'm sure TJ Maxx has them too, but they usually always have these. I always see these. They never kind of like go away and then come back, or just go away and never see them again. So I love these. So this is the CREME shop. One other thing about my skin right now, so the product has pretty much fully absorbed into my skin, but it also feels a bit firm too, which is good. The mask definitely gives a bit of a firmness to the skin as well, so thought I would add that. They also have this one. Now this is just another one of many. They have the Be Juicy Skin. This is a Corgi. I don't know what a Corgi is. Face mask. It looks like a little fox, but it's infused with smoothing niacinamide, and I love niacinamide also, so I got this one as well. And again, it's the same exact as the other one. It comes with 3 masks, and yeah, so this is just another one that I got. I won't be doing a review on this one, but I did purchase this with the other one at the same time. So, and let's get into the next product. Okay, so the next product, I'm sure a lot of you are really excited to maybe hopefully get my reaction and to just learn a little bit more about what this product is like. So this is the lip stain. It's another lip stain. They just have, you know, several colors, but this is the 12-hour lip juice stain by the CREME shop. I always say it in this like weird accent, I'm so sorry. From the CREME shop, and it's the permanent popsicle lip juice stain. This one's in Peach Please, but it really does, if you can see the color, obviously you can see the color, it looks like a coral. And I'm just gonna open it. This was $5.99 at Marshalls, but you can order from their website, the CREME shop's website. So I've already tried the raspberry one, and I really love that color. It was more, I guess, the formula that I was looking for, and the color payoff, and the overall lip look. So let's try this one. Oh, by the way, the solution from the sheet mask has pretty much dried onto my skin, and it's just, or not dried, but fully absorbed into my skin. It's a little tacky, but it's not as wet as it was before. Okay, so, and it smells like peach actually, and I think that's obvious. Well, I guess that's why they call it Peach Please as the name of the color, but oh, I love the smell of peach. Yeah, it's like similar in like Pow. It like has like this really vibrant, it looks darker in the camera than in person, but it's a very rich, deep color. It's not translucent or it's not translucent in any way or glassy, so it doesn't have like a see-through kind of lip stain look. It's fully pigmented, fully opaque, but it's very thin on the lip. It's not like it acts as a second skin, and I've talked about this in the review of the other lip stain. So it's the exact same formula. It lays like a second skin on the lip, and it really does stay put. I'm gonna let it dry, but I only put about 2 light layers on. You can do a little bit more or less, depending on what you prefer. You can see the color. It is more of a fuchsia actually, now that I'm looking at it. It's not really a coral. It looks coral in the container, but actually on the lip it's a fuchsia. So just know that the Peach Please is a fuchsia color. It's not a coral, and it's not peach either. But so I'm gonna actually, alright, so this lip stain is you know, it's a fuchsia definitely, but it has a blue undertone to it, so it's a very dark fuchsia color, and it's opaque, so it's almost muted a bit because it doesn't, it's not making my, it's not, I don't think it's necessarily complementing my skin, unfortunately, to the point where it is making my skin look brighter. There are lipsticks that have different effects, right? So they can actually make your skin look glowy, they can make your skin look brighter, they can actually make your skin look dull. But this one is just a very, it's almost a bit passive. It's not enhancing my skin tone or my eye color or any of my features in any way, I would say. It is just, it's a beautiful fuchsia with a blue undertone. Although it's not very bright. I think that's what I'm trying to say, is it's not a very bright fuchsia. You know, there's fuchsia, and then there's different variations of fuchsia, and like different, depending on the actual formula of the lipstick itself, or the lip product itself. It's going to do various things to your skin tone, to the eye color. It's going to enhance, it's going to sometimes it's gonna do the opposite, but I have a yellow undertone, so anything that has blue in it, whether it be a lip color or an eyeshadow or something like that, or a violet or a lilac, it's going to complement my, it's pretty much probably, it's going to be a good complement to my skin. And it's fairly noticeable as well. So these lip stains are wonderful. I've done the review on the red raspberry. It doesn't come off, you know, there's zero transfer. I can even take a sip. I'll even take a sip of my coffee. And there you have it. You know, if your lips get a little wet, it's going to transfer a little bit. I even blew my nose. And it didn't really come off on the tissue. You know how some glosses and lipsticks, like it's like just kind of all comes off like once you blow your nose, and then that's it, you know? But in this case, the lip stain really stays on. The color just like doesn't move. And that's one of the reason why I really, really love these. Now, I brought over the raspberry one. It's called Raspberry Realness. That's the first one that I had ever tried. You can see they're actually very similar. They're both really, really dark, deep, rich colors. And I don't know, I mean, I would say this is more of a fall or winter color. It's not necessarily a spring or a summer color, only because it's not a very bright fuchsia. So it's a more muted, darker, richer, sultrier fuchsia. That is my review on the Creme Shop Lip Juice Stain in Peach Please, and the masks, the sheet masks as well. So let me know if any of you have tried either one of these products. I'd love to know. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe for more content. I hope you are all doing wonderful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!